I'm Kiara.
I'm Cheyenne.
And this is our
Best friend tag. Woohoo!
A lot of y'all sent in questions.
Some of y'all need to read.
Most of the questions were irrelevant. But to the questions that were irrelevant, we may save those for later in the video.
So we're going to be doing our makeup.
Our hair is already slayed.
Of course, you already can see that. Curls, straight, bang. Let's get it. And so should we get ready?
Yeah, let's get ready.
All right. Question number 1. How and when did you first meet?
We met in year 2017.
2017, baby.
It was through our youth group, Project Jesus. If
Project
you know,
Jesus won't belt.
gotta keep his word in my mouth. Gotta praise him everywhere I go. Gotta keep the devil on his toes. Only Lord knows, Lord knows. Only came to worship and pray. Bet I got the devil so afraid. Life and death ain't a game. Project Jesus who I claim. And Jesus Christ who I came. And Jesus Christ the one to say, ain't Jesus Christ, it ain't for me. I feel like angels everywhere. I can feel them watching me. I bet they came to see.
It's Project Jesus.
Yay.
We met,
If
3
you know,
years
you
ago.
know.
3 years ago at my house. We were having our first meeting and Kiara came over. I thought her mom was her sister. It's like, I'm not
sister.
I'm gone.
My mom does legit look. We look just alike.
Like she spit her out. Literally, like
Pretty much.
What's your first impression of each other?
Well, this is interesting because I actually followed Cheyenne on Instagram before we met. She didn't know this because she didn't follow me back.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't, Cheyenne. I always checked to see if she followed me back, and she never did. Because I always thought she was so beautiful. So, like, whenever I did follow her on Instagram, y'all, I really thought she was this 5'10", thick woman who was real mean, who don't like following people back. And so when we met at our first Project Jesus meeting, I'm like, where's Cheyenne at?
You know, like you see those movies and like they're like open the door like and they're like, hey, down here. That was me.
Yeah.
I
did not know. How tall are you?
I'm like 5 foot, 5'1" on a good day.
She's 5'1", y'all, and I'm 5'7".
Right.
So I literally thought the whole time that she was like 5'10",
Yeah.
and like we kind of hit it off right off the bat.
Because you're the first person there, and it was just me and you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't awkward. Like, you know how like when you first meet somebody, like it's just y'all. Like when you first meet somebody, you're kind of like, oh, okay. It wasn't like that at all, but. I mean, Kiara was honestly, like, my first impression of you was right. Like, I thought you were really, like, sweet and, like, kind.
I am really sweet.
Which you are. And we're friends ever since. Okay. What's one word to describe our friendship? Crazy.
Goofy.
Yes, we are. If you're around us, we're literally laughing, like, 24/7. And it'd be about dumb stuff.
Like, literally, when we're in public, people would go at us like we're crazy all the time, but who cares?
Even our friends be like, y'all ugly. Real ugly. But that's good. Yeah, crazy and goofy. For sure. But you have to have fun. Like, I think we bring, like, the child out of each other.
That's so true. I feel like we can be ourselves around each other.
Yeah.
And, we have, like, the same kind of humor, so that works out. Because a lot of people, they don't really understand my humor, but Cheyenne does. She gets why I laugh at stupid stuff. Now,
some stuff I'd be like, but the same for me, too. So, y'all should see her Google history.
Don't check out my Google history.
You just, like, Google, I don't know. Like, do you just be thinking, like, I wonder what would come up. If I search this, that actually looks super good.
Ooh, thank you.
On you. Who takes longer to get ready?
See, that was a debate before this video, so we're actually gonna find out today.
Yeah.
During this video.
I really feel like it's
the same.
Just about, yeah. I think you might, well, depending on what type of makeup you do, you might take less time than me.
Yeah, because I kind of I don't know. I kind of do the same thing every time, but like different ways. Sometimes I take like 10 minutes. Sometimes I want to take 45 minutes. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, sometimes, I think I take like, if I'm in a rush and I like have to, then I can make it work. Like I can do my makeup in like 10-15 minutes. And when I don't have to rush, I try to like rush and do it to like do it fast, but I can't. Like you have to take your time.
Yeah.
Like I know some people be like, y'all been blending for like 10 minutes.
we ain't gonna stop.
What's your best friend's go-to music? So what I listen to.
You're a mixture of like old school and gospel, like that.
Yes.
Super take me to church type.
Yes.
Gospel. And it puts me in a good mood every time I hear you listening to it, because I'm like,
take me to church.
Yes,
I'm like gospel, and I do like I don't listen to like today's R&B for real.
Yeah, you do like old school.
I like R&B. Old school. Yeah, like, and that's Nick. That's literally all he listens to.
Nick is her boyfriend, by the way.
Gospel, hey boo. Gospel and like old R&B, like Return of the Mac. You like Christian. You're like contemporary. Looking good already. You're like contemporary Christian, and then like Christian rap.
Yes.
Like
shout out to Lecrae, Aaron Cole,
Zonti, Calvin Harris,
KB.
Yes,
and it's Calvin Hill, not Calvin Harris. If he sees this, he's gonna be fired. We love you, Calvin Hill.
Who's Calvin Harris?
Calvin Harris. He's like a pop artist. He's like
okay. MB, my bad. But he know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah, KB, Ty Brazel. What is your best friend's birthday? Even the year. I'm gonna see if you get this right.
So Cheyenne's birthday is October. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna say what?
It's December 28th of 95.
And yours is May 21st, 1997.
Yep.
You a baby.
See, we know each other.
You're a baby, Key. You're really young.
I'm not a baby.
Only like 2 years. It's not that much of a difference. Do you think that like people automatically think I'm like the older sister?
It depends. It depends on how people perceive things, because sometimes you can tell the taller one is the younger one. We're youthful.
But honestly, I think that is something to embrace, because I don't know, like growing up, I never want to lose that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a difference between being like youthful and then being like childish.
Right.
We're not childish.
We're very, very mature.
We're just very like spunky, and we just enjoy like having fun. Why don't y'all ever sleep?
Oh,
ever. As my roommate and friend, we do be up late.
Yeah.
Not all the time though.
Just most of the time. If I'm staying the night, we're up late.
Yeah. She be able to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and we'll be up to like 3.
Right.
Literally. We stay. I don't know. I can only do that when she spends the night though. Like any other day, I'm not just like just up to like. Because last night we was up to like almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
It was almost 4 actually.
Well, yeah, it was super late. Watching America's Next Top Model.
It's our show.
The first season. Thin eyebrows. We were talking about that like this little sweep of like powder and like this little wash of color like for your eyebrows. Not your eyebrows, your eyelids, like for your eyeshadow. All in all, it just was not cute. It was not it.
I don't understand how it was even considered attractive.
No. Makeup has evolved.
Yeah. So
much. Like even like when I first started doing like my makeup. How long have you been like doing your makeup?
I started, let me tell you, it still is a journey. But I started, I kind of say 2016. I want to say 2016.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's been about 4 years. What about you?
I started in like 2014. It was after I lost my hair.
Okay.
that's when I started like really getting into makeup. And yeah, which people used to lie to me because they'd be like, oh, your makeup looks so good, can you do mine? No, I'm good and well. My eyebrows used to look like eagle wings. Kind of brush just looks like this, and I'm just going to press it and sort of, what I'm doing is bringing.
Now if y'all come right here in the comment section, I fight.
And I'm just gonna be watching. Favorite memory together?
By far my favorite is when we had friends over your house, and I think what we were doing, I think we were planning on watching a movie or something, and we were like, okay, we're gonna go downstairs and get the snacks. So we went to go get the snacks, and we never came back up, and we like literally hid from them. Were we calling them?
Yeah, the lights were like off.
We turned all the lights out.
And I lived in Old Louisville, so if you know anything about Old Louisville, it's like those big like Victorian houses. Someone was actually killed in our house, and they knew that, so they was already kind of like,
because Cheyenne used to give us tours of that house.
Yeah.
And literally, how many people died? Like 8 people? 4 people?
It was like a house this nurse rented out for tuberculosis patients. And she was killed by one of her patients. And I'm not sure or not if like patients died in the house. And then in 2010, 10 years ago, a man, well, 2 men actually murdered another man and buried him in our basement.
That's scary.
Dun, dun, dun. But that was actually kind of cool. But we were hiding from them. And we could like see them at times, but they couldn't see us.
And it was so funny. They're like,
ain't
nobody scared. We're like, clearly you are.
They was. They were shook. And then you fell down the steps.
I was trying to get a selfie. I said, hey, y'all.
That was funny, though. What's my, like, favorite memory? I would honestly say, like, anything, like, that first summer we met. Our whole, like, group of friends that we have now, like, we all... Well, I knew Ernest and I knew Nick before them. Everybody else I didn't know before. But... yes, like, all of us were, like, always together doing stuff. Like, over my house, we would have dinner parties. We would go out.
We always had each other's back, too. I'm so grateful for you guys. Like,
oh, my gosh.
Y'all don't understand.
That's what friends do. You're supposed to. I mean, is our friendship perfect? No friendship is. It's like that with all of our friends. Like, you butt heads sometimes. Don't really get along, you don't agree, but you always come back. And yeah, and that's what's important, right? Middle names. What's my middle name?
Nicole.
Yours is Sharice. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I almost forgot because you know, like I give people like random middle names, so I'll be like Kiara Marie. Kiara Catherine.
That's actually cute.
Kiara Marie.
Yeah.
I might name my daughter that. Don't take it.
Marie.
Kiara Marie. Oh my, your wing is cute. Oh, she's trying to get fancy.
We're having a photo shoot today, y'all. That's what we're getting ready for.
Shout out, shout out, shout out.
So y'all may get to meet Ernest today. I don't know.
Should we gonna see?
Should we do?
Yeah, we can include.
Yeah, we're gonna include him.
Our photographer. EW Photography. I don't know if that's what he wants to call it, but we're just gonna say that for now.
I'll put his Instagram in the link below in case y'all wanna work with him.
Yes, and you should. Best friend's shoe size.
Cheyenne wears an 8.
Kiara wears a 9. They probably change on like the type of shoe too.
Yeah,
probably
depends.
What type of shoe we wear. Ooh, this is a good one. What 3 items does your best friend always have?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm curious as what you're gonna say.
She always got gum.
Yes, absolutely.
Always. Hence, this is where I got it. On your charger out there? Because there's been times where we've been in public and I'll be like, sure, yeah, I left my charger at home.
Yeah, that's true. I always have my charger on me. Charger, gun, one more thing.
Lotion.
Yes. Yes, I am a lotion person.
You are.
I'm the person who has like that mom purse. Like if you need like a hand wipe or lotion or Listerine or something like that.
She has it in her purse.
Like, yeah, I'm like a bag lady.
You want to know a fun fact about me?
What?
Especially like in public, if I have lotion and you ask me for lotion, I'm gonna say I don't have lotion.
In public?
Like in public. Like say if we're all out to dinner and Ernest was like, yeah, you got some lotion, I would say no.
Why?
I just
you feel like it's ghetto?
No, it's like I hate the way I hate doing it in public, if that makes sense.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm so weird.
Be ashy.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you be ashy.
Well, I'm glad I know that and I ain't gonna ask you.
Cause you gonna just get it straight from my purse. Oh, you ain't got no lotion.
No, you just gonna let me be ashy? I don't have a pencil sharpener.
I know.
I'm about to jump down and get it. Okay. Let me see.
I think I look swell.
3 things Kiara always has. Kiara always has her phone.
Oh yeah, I can't ever. Even if we're just going to the dining room, I'm bringing my phone.
Always has her phone. Kiara always has a drink, like water or like a Sprite, like that. Yeah, or something. You always have a drink with you. Apple juice.
That's true.
You always have like a new like beauty product. Like, have you seen this?
Every time I come over, we're trying something new.
What's our favorite inside joke? We have to do all of them.
I was trying to squeeze all her bubbles.
These ain't for you.
I probably could see what I could do.
I'm stepping
in a club without my crew. What, you take my food?
This is a fun fact about you. Kiara low-key likes ratchet music. Y'all listen to Heavy Steppers.
That's legit my favorite song right now.
Stupid.
But it's so
But
lit.
it's catchy.
That I flee this cause it's true. Come get your boo. Socks.
That was so awkward. Y'all, if you ever see the Mopped video, like the official video, one boy in there with the short dreads is so awkward.
It's so funny. Like, you have to do the 5, 6, 7, 8 boy. Mop it down low.
My petite is 5 and 6 and 7 and 8
and
5 and 6.
What's the other inside joke we got?
Do the Easter basket one.
Oh.
So back down to the Easter basket. My mom orders a bunch of stuff and it comes to my house.
True.
And she had ordered something and I thought it was for me, but it wasn't. So I opened it and what I thought it was like a house shoe, but it was only one. So I called my mama. I was like, she gonna be mad. They only sent her one house shoe.
You want me to tell it?
Yeah, I can finish it.
So Cheyenne calls her mom. She's like, Mama, you gonna be mad because they only sent you one house shoe. She's like, her mom's like, Cheyenne, what are you talking about? House shoe? What are you talking about? She was like, Mama, it's shaped like a car. The house shoe you ordered, they only sent you one. She said, girl, it's a Easter basket. She said, girl, it's a Easter basket. Child, what? It's a Easter basket.
It looked like those big, like, house shoes that people have. And one, I was like, well, she's gonna be mad because it's too big. I knew it was for my nephew. I was like, he could fit his whole body in this. And they only sent one, but it was a Easter basket. But it legit looked like a slipper.
It's the Easter basket. I was weak.
There was one that I didn't write it down, but it said, "What is one thing you don't like about each other?" But I don't want to say "don't like" because I feel like that's kind of like a strong thing to say.
What are our weak points?
Or pet peeves? What's your pet peeve? You go first because I want to see what I do that irritates you.
On your period, though.
Oh gosh.
Don't let me be wrong with her, y'all. Don't let me be wrong with her.
I'll just be mad.
Yes. And so she be fired up for no reason.
About nothing.
But it's only when she's on her period.
Like when we like if all of us like link up or something, like all of our friends, I walk in, I just be like,
yeah. I know what be going on, but everybody else be super confused.
Like, what's wrong with her?
I'm just like, just chill out. Leave her alone.
Just let her be.
Don't worry about it.
But I'll always come around though.
Yeah, you do.
Like I won't just be there like
you rarely do that anymore. That was more so when we first met.
Yeah.
As opposed to like right now.
I've learned how to get my life together. Let's see. Pet peeve. It is a journey. I'm gonna tell them what you did the last time you spent the night. Hold on, let me get my eyebrow. Kiara sleeps wild. She cries in her sleep. She talks in her sleep.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Y'all, she spent the night with me. Was it last week?
I think maybe the week before.
Probably the week before. Okay. She's sleeping, right? Now, I'm used to hearing her, like, crying in her sleep. I used to wake her up actually okay. I'm like, I ain't gonna wake up no more. She's just gonna have to dream whatever she's dreaming. I ain't waking up. She's fine. Y'all, the middle of the night.
I'm embarrassed already.
And she doesn't remember it. Have you ever sleepwalked? I can tell.
Yeah. When I was little,
I could tell.
I used to sleepwalk all the time.
Just ordering pizza. What toppings would they get?
Cheyenne, she don't like much because Cheyenne doesn't really eat much.
Right.
I'm the big hungry in this relationship.
She's the foodie.
Yeah. I love food.
Yeah.
But she normally gets cheese pizza.
Just cheese. Don't say it like I'm a kid. She normally just gets cheese pizza. That does sound kind of childish.
It does. But some people are like that. What do you think I get?
You like meats. Like,
is it a carnivore?
Carnivore, yeah. You just really like meats on your pizza, like sauce.
Bacon, sausage, pepperoni, ham, chicken. I like all that on my pizza.
Yes, meat lovers. Yes. And you smash it.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like
not even a question. I'm Patrick when it comes to food. Like, yeah. He'll be like, hey, where'd the food go?
I hate eating around our friends because everyone makes me feel like something's wrong with me. Like everyone be like going in, and I have like 2 French fries. Literally, I can eat like 2 French fries and like a bite of like chicken or something.
But if you think about it, most of our friends are guys.
Like they big hungries.
And they're big hungries too. Like so, it's like me. I'm like super big hungry for a girl. So I get done before you, but they get done before me. So it's like this cycle.
Yeah. And
some of our girlfriends too, you know, they're not really shy when it comes to food either. So
I think I'm just I snack a lot. And I eat a lot of like chips and like candy throughout the day, which come back.
When it comes to like going out, she's
like
pretty much already full.
Yeah.
Like, as opposed to us being super hungry.
Yeah. I never really feel like hungry. I don't know. But my doctor says it's normal. So I'm not going to freak out about it. But, okay, what's our go-to beverage order? What do I usually drink?
You do like lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's almost literally the same.
Yeah.
It's the same because when we go out, if we're at Chick-fil-A, we both get lemonades.
Yeah.
When we're out to eat Cheddar's or restaurants like that, we both get strawberry lemonades. I think I'm done.
Yeah.
So, to answer that question, I get ready faster.
I call for a redo.
Okay.
Take it off.
I work too hard for this.
I talk a lot. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. Because you do think about stuff.
Yeah. No, I think you really do get ready faster. When it comes to your makeup, my makeup just takes me really long.
It looks so bomb.
It does.
No, yours does.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I was looking at yours. Your lips are popping. What'd you use? Oh, there you go. Girl, I've been seeing that. It is so, let me tell you something. When you have a best friend who's like into like makeup, oh my gosh. I don't have like a lot of, we do have some friends that like makeup, but like really like, did you see this new mascara? Yeah. You should try this. Like, Kiera's that girl for me. Like we'll FaceTime when we get new makeup. Like, look at this eyeshadow palette.
I remember we FaceTime each other. It was literally like 11 o'clock at night, and we literally beat our face just to go like back to bed and take it off. Yeah.
Yes, and to see what it looks like. Yes. Or our nicknames for each other.
I call her Sissy.
I call her Key. No one else can call you Key. Or I'll be like, Kiera.
Oh yes,
this beat is automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. Like, has there ever been a moment where like you've like seen like a past relationship that I was in or that you were in, and we were just like, has there ever been a relationship that you and I have been in with somebody to where the other one's just like, no?
I'm gonna kind of rephrase the question.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, have we ever been involved with a guy?
Involved, yes. Not relationship.
Like
it's not always a relationship.
It's kind of like someone you think you like, and then
it falls apart.
It falls apart, yeah. And the reason being for you was like that specific person wasn't putting you in the right state of mind.
Well, the past is a past. I love my baby now. For you, yes, because he was a psycho. Crazy. And this is the thing, like, no, I'm the older one, right? I'm like the big sister. I'll like ride you out when it comes to Kiera. I try to stay like sane, but especially when it comes to guys, because I know like some people take kindness for weakness, and I don't like that.
Y'all try to tell me Kiera something don't seem right.
I'm playing. But yeah,
that's like I missed my whole face.
Your whole face. That's the dynamic of, I mean, that's our whole friend group. Like, we always look out for each other.
Yeah. Regardless.
And yes, like, literally, like, brothers and sisters. Like, times when we bump heads. Remember that one? Oh. This is one thing. This was on the questions, like, what's one thing you admire most? Kiera is the most, and I tell this all the time, the most unbothered person you will ever meet. Like, yeah, if you, I don't know, there's just like a situation, like someone's like going off on her, or like she's just gonna look at you like, literally. Yeah. And there was a time where we were kind of like butting heads, and she was just like, what are you talking about? And I'm like super like extra and like emotional. So I'm like, you did this, you did. We ended up like crying and like hugging afterwards. But like literally whatever. Like, whenever there's a situation like that, she's just so, like, composed. You know how to keep your composure.
Yeah. It's like...
Me, I'd be like, let me tell you.
Because I think about I overanalyze situations a whole lot. So
I, like, think a lot.
Yeah. In my head, I'm like, okay, why is this person doing this?
Yeah.
Does this person have a pattern of doing this in the past? If I don't know this person, why is this... So, it's like, there's a lot going on in my head. But it literally takes a lot for me to go off on someone. Like,
yeah.
And honestly, like, it probably wouldn't have anything to do with me if I was to go off of someone. It would probably have to do with someone that I love.
Like, yeah, Kiera's not just gonna, like, roll up on you. Just to roll up on you. Yeah. Not at all. What do you admire about me?
I love your confidence.
I'm confident.
Yeah, and your contentment, like with yourself. I really admire that, because I know I'm not the only girl who struggles with that, but we all struggle with insecurities.
Yeah.
And then like Cheyenne, she like, if she does have an insecurity, you're not gonna know about it. She's like super confident in herself. So
thanks,
I admire that about you.
I love you. You're confident too.
I'm trying to be confident.
It's like it's a fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Because there's a difference between like knowing that you're beautiful and then like knowing that you're beautiful no matter what. You know?
Yeah.
So like you can look in the mirror right now, hair's done, makeup done, all this, and you're like, I'm cute or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, do you know that you're really, really beautiful? So
beautiful, absolutely, and it's a journey. And what I really do love, like, about our friendship and really about our friend group, is, you know how some girls can be catty,
yeah,
and like they feel insecure, so like they feel like they have to compete. And I've dealt with that before, and I know that you've probably dealt with that.
Definitely
too. But it's like we don't have to compete with each other. Like, we can both be pretty, we can both be successful, we can both be popping, we can both be intelligent,
support each other too.
Yes. Yes. And honestly, if there is ever a time where, and it's super awkward and super uncomfortable, but if there is ever like a time where I do feel like envious or like jealous about something, I'll tell her.
Yeah.
Just to like,
we have that open line of communication.
Yeah. And I think for some people it's like that's embarrassing, or like I'm not going to, like, you know, I'm not going to say that. But when you have a friendship, like, it's important to communicate those things. And that's a natural feeling. Like, everyone feels jealous at some point or envious. But I like to make that known, like, in our friendship, so that it's not like that weird like air between us, because that is when drama starts.
True. Like, why are you acting funny? Why don't you just say something?
Secret talent. What secret talent do I have, and what secret talent do you have? You can actually dance really well. Like, you are a dancer. I don't think people... Honestly, I didn't really know that until I saw that video, like, with you and your little sister. Like, I know, like, she loves to dance. But, like, I didn't know she could, like, dance. Like, dance. For real.
Ooh, her secret talent. She can knit really good. She can make you clothes. Crochet. She can crochet really good.
Crochet. I love crocheting. I'm gonna have to teach you. Do you know how?
No.
When I was little, like, my mom, I don't know if she, like, wanted to make sure that I was productive, or, like, I don't know, but she would teach me, like, crafty things, like sewing, crochet. She tried to teach me how to knit. I do not know how to knit. Like, I can't knit. But yeah. Where was I born?
In New York.
You were born in Kentucky.
Louisville.
Did your best friend ever have chicken pox?
Yes, she did.
And you have not, which means that I can get shingles. And you can't. But does that mean you can get chicken pox?
No, I had a shot.
How many tattoos and piercings?
You have 2 tattoos. Or is it 3?
Okay. How many do I have? How many tattoos?
I want to say 3. You have 1 right here, you have 1 right here, and you got to fill in.
A fill in?
Yeah, it was just a lotus flower.
Yes, I have 3.
And you have your ears pierced and your belly button pierced.
How many in my ears?
2 holes.
Yep, 2 on each side.
2 on each side, yeah.
2. If they're close enough, I probably have to get them redone. My belly button, and then we actually have matching tattoos. You have 1 tattoo, and it's a cross. You can actually... Hers says faith and mine says forgiven.
Yes.
So I love it. It was so funny watching you. Her face all the time was...
You would have thought I was in labor or something.
But that was fun. That was actually a really fun day.
It was. I think that's it for our Get Ready With Me. We've been ready for like 20 minutes now, but...
You were like 40.
But if you have any more questions, if you would like to see more content, leave it in the comment section. I'm gonna give you guys her Instagram in the description. Yeah, description. It'll probably be right there. Bink. And so yeah, thank you for tuning in. Oh.